Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. This morning I am recording a catching up with Clarissa, or I guess this whole day I'll be recording, not just this morning. It is way too early. Where is my brain at? So today Kieran and I are going to take some photos and I thought I would take you guys along of kind of the process. So I just woke up now. It is 8:47 and I removed my nail polish last night. I'm going to paint them now and then I'm going to do my makeup and hair. And I have an idea of what couple outfits I want to bring, and there's a few locations. There's one I know for sure I want to go take photos at, and then we have to look for a second location. Kieran is still sleeping and he does not have to do nearly as much to get ready in the morning, so I typically get up a little bit earlier, or a lot earlier, to get ready for photo taking. So without further ado, let's go get started. So I'm in the bathroom now about to paint my nails. I'm going to use Essie's First Timer, which is this like green color. I'm really in the mood to do a spring, you know, tone, and then I'm just going to top it off with this gel polish. So let's get started. Now that my nails are painted, I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup, and then I'm gonna take a quick break for breakfast and coffee. We're gonna do a more natural look today, so I'm gonna be just grabbing some foundation, powder, fake eyelashes, no eyeshadow, and do a little bit of contour, blush, and highlight. And of course, the brows. Kieran's awake now, so I have a cameraman again. We're having breakfast, coffee's ready now, and what roast are we drinking today? I like to share that. So we completely ran out of what we were drinking earlier, which was the Zavita vanilla hazelnut and the President's Choice medium roast. So Kieran's mom picked up this McDonald's medium dark roast, and honestly, I'm not a dark roast person, but this doesn't taste like dark roast to me. This just tastes like medium, which is good.
Tastes exactly like McDonald's coffee.
Yeah, it actually tastes really good. So that's what it is on the level of dark scale. And the Zavita one we bought more off Amazon, so hopefully that will be here for the next couple days. And we're gonna have breakfast. As you can see, I'm having cereal. Talked about this in my last video, my latest obsessions. I love this cereal. So what are you gonna have, babe?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. And and so then after that, I'm going to quickly do my hair, and we're gonna go out and take photos. It's really nice out, so hopefully we can get some decent shots. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people walking outside, so hopefully we don't have too much interference. So, protein drinking hack, Kieran taught me this. You pour your milk, so this is the almond one, into a shaker cup. And then once you do that, you put your protein powder and shake it inside, and then pour it all over your cereal so you don't, so it like mixes well. I'll just show you. Drizzle it over. So this is the final product pre-photo shoot. Actually, just kidding, we have this every single morning. This isn't like a photo shoot specific meal. So this is Kieran's, and then this is mine, and this is my coffee.
My theory is that the uglier your food looks, the better it tastes.
The uglier it looks, the better it tastes. Alright, so I changed into the outfit I'm gonna wear. I know it's so super casual, but literally all I own is athleisure clothing. So I'm wearing this white cropped crew neck from Pretty Little Thing, and then I have my black New Balance leggings. I don't know what style these are in. I got them forever ago, but they're my absolute favorite. They look really good on the booty and they're super compressive. This will be cute for photos. I'm gonna wear my Adidas black Ultra Boost sneakers, and then I just have my earrings here. I take them off when I edit because they interfere with my headphone and hurt my ear. So I'm gonna pop those in. I'm going to curl my hair. I'm not gonna record too much of that process just because I have a whole dedicated video on how I get my curls. So I linked that up over here so you guys can see how I achieve them. And when I snap, I'll be done my hair. Okay, we're fully ready to go now. My outfit, Kieran's outfit. Let's go. Okay, so we're at location number 1, which is the purple flowers that I think I mentioned earlier in my getting ready process. So we're gonna take some shots within the flowers and then move on to the next location. I just said shot, next location. So we are moving on to outfit 2 now. Do you want to say what you're wearing real quick?
I have 3 shirts that I haven't decided between. These pants and then a pair of new shoes that are in the box still, so I'm not wearing them right now.
Yeah, I gotta keep them clean. But you didn't say where anything's from.
Where any of my stuff's from?
Yeah.
Nike. I think these are American Eagle. Oh no, these are from Simon's. And then the shoes are from Nike.
The ones that you're gonna wear.
Yeah, and these
And
are
it's
also
just funny
these
that
are from
these are
Sport
from-
Check,
yeah.
but they're from Nike.
Yeah. My hat is from Aritzia. Necklace, I don't know, my mom gave me. A Ever Forward, it's on the side. Where's the logo? Oh, it's all the way up here. Cropped white tee, Lululemon's tee. I have my Lululemon jacket, Always Effortless, I think is what it's called. And then I have my Everyday pouch, I think that's what it's called as well, also from Lululemon. And then my leggings, didn't change them, they're the New Balance ones I was talking about earlier. And then my Adidas black Ultra Boost, like always. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, photo shoot number 2. So we found our first location, which is in this park area, and we spotted a picnic bench under a tree of shade. So we're gonna try testing some photos here and seeing how they turn out. So we picked a second kind of location in the same park area pathway to take more photos in the same outfits. I loved how these turned out so much. I hope that they execute just as well, like once we edit them a little bit, make colors a little more vibrant and like contrast. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's go. I am now in outfit 3 and we're at location 3. We are at a building with a black wall, although Kieran did make a good point and said that it's kind of overblown, like the exposure, like it's gonna be very, very bright, so I don't know how it's gonna look for photos. But my outfit, could you hold that? I'm really just focusing on the sweater, so it's my baby pink, or powder pink I think it was called, Athlete cropped sweater, and yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces of my wardrobe. Hey guys, it's Editing Clarissa popping in real quick. I'm recording this the day after I recorded the photo shoot vlog, which was yesterday, and I'm sifting through the footage and editing it, and I noticed I didn't really describe what my approach is to when Kieran and I go to take photos, and then our process afterwards. So I'm just gonna give you a quick little rundown. So first things first, Kieran and I have been together for years now, so I'm very comfortable with being on camera or in front of a camera while he's around, especially when he is like the DOP or the photographer kind of on site. I've learned to get very comfortable with that. I'll put the link in the description box below of the first video Kieran ever shot for me for my YouTube channel when I was in 12th grade, and I remember being so nervous when I was in front of the camera and taking photos. We've come a long way since, and I want to say that I obviously have my angles, like my preferred angles and ways I stand and pose when I'm taking photos, and Kieran kind of knows that. I'm pretty comfortable in front of the camera, but of course there's angles that accentuate certain parts of my body, like anybody out there. So I'm gonna kind of avoid trying to take it from those angles, and Kieran and I are very on the same page with that. If he sees a certain part of my body, you know, not looking its greatest, and he knows that if I just make a little adjustment with my body and turning or pivoting or changing the angle, then I will be so much more happier with the outcome. Obviously, he doesn't mean it in a mean way or anything. It's literally so I'll like the photo better, and 99% of the time he's right. So just being on the same page as your photographer, I guess, is very helpful. So our end vision is the same. When it comes to posing, I obviously am not an expert model or runway girl or anything like that, but I know what poses work well for me. It obviously took me kind of years to figure out what my good side was, what my bad side was, however you want to call it. You know, where I want to place my hand, if it's on my hip, or if it's touching my hair, or if it's touching an accessory. I think I'm pretty good at picking my poses along with what I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing a hat, I might touch my hat, I might look up, I might look to the side, as you'll see in some of the photos throughout this video. Then when it comes to weather, that's kind of hard to control, but we tried to pick a day where it was nice weather out, but we could find like shadier spots to take the photos, so we didn't have any crazy overexposure and sunlight, you know, beaming in and hitting certain spots of my body in the photo. So I'll just run through a few examples. For my first outfit, it had nothing to do with my actual outfit. It was all about the flowers. So I wore a very white, simple top, and you know, we were trying to get the flowers in and out of focus, kind of surrounding my face and head, having a sharp, crisp picture of my face, and then having the flowers kind of come in. So that was kind of the importance of that one. There was no like full body shots really or anything like that, because that wasn't the main focus for that photo shoot. When it came to the next shoot, I obviously really wanted to emphasize my black cap, my sunglasses, my Lululemon fanny pack, my Lululemon little raincoat, and then my cropped ever forward shirt underneath. So Kieran knew I wanted a lot of medium close-up shots. I wanted them very tight, and I wanted them very sharp. Obviously I want them all sharp, but there's specific ones where I don't even want the littlest bit blurry, because there's a lot of focus coming in on the logos, etc. So I obviously played around with holding the hat with my hand, or holding the collar with my hands, or pulling them in or pulling them out, or pulling one back to show the logo on my t-shirt. So I was picking my poses based off of what I was wearing. And then when it came to the last shoot, I really just wanted to emphasize my Alpha Late pink sweater. So again, I wanted a lot of the shots to be, or basically all of them, to be medium close-ups. So my head to my torso, even tighter if possible. And I wanted a black wall, something very plain and simple, so that pink would pop and stand, and it basically just looks like a backdrop behind me, or like a canvas. That one was trickier because the first wall we picked on that building, there was so much direct sunlight hitting it, which made it difficult to take photos. So we just walked around to the other side of the building, and that one was way more shaded, which made it easier for Kieran to take the photos of me, but still a little bit tricky because there wasn't a ton. So we had to get really, really tight. We did end up accomplishing and getting the shots, but just something to note when you're taking photos. All right, now when it comes to the after process or post-production process of the photos, we take them into Lightroom, which is a photo editing software app that's part of the Adobe Creative Cloud suite, editing suite. And there's also obviously Photoshop and other photo editing applications you can use, but this one's very good for if you want to use somebody's presets, or if you just want to edit it on your own, which I used to use some presets. Kieran and I both found that presets are very intense with color, and when you're buying a preset or downloading a preset, it just slaps on that onto your photo. Now you can go ahead and adjust the, you know, sliders to make it a little less orange or a little less blue, but I still find that it's still a little bit too intense. So we just take the photo and we just enhance the colors a little bit, enhance the contrast, either blur out something that, you know, we don't want as much focus on, and maybe saturate something else. Like we'll really play with it in that sense. To each their own. I know a lot of people use presets and that's totally cool. I do time to time, but currently what we are using is just the normal tools that come in the Lightroom application, and we just enhance everything a little bit. And that's basically it. If you guys want to know more specifics on this topic, I can dedicate a whole video to that in itself if you guys are interested. We are home from photo shoots now and we're having some lunch. Kieran's plate, my plate. I think it went pretty well. What do you think? Pretty happy with the end results. And then we have like a walk we have to do a little bit later to get our 10,000 steps, maybe 15 because it's technically a rest day. And then we'll have dinner, and then you'll have video game time and I'll have reading time.
Which hoodies again? How do you wear so much clothes in one day?
Yeah, what he said. I feel like this is the most trendy I've been this whole quarantine. All the outfits I've changed into today.
You made up for 2 months of outfits with one day.
We're going on a walk now.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some love and baby.
Now that we're finished our walk, I went ahead and imported all of the photos and some footage of this vlog into my computer. And wow, my face looks so tan. I think I need to start wearing sunscreen because oh my. But I basically just went through photos and favorited my favorite ones. So here's the folder, May 2020, and then here's all of the photos we took, and then I just sorted them out into favorited photos, and I have all the ones, the flowers location, all the ones in the more like athletic athleisure, Lululemon ad run type thing, ever forward top, and then I have all my Alphalate pink sweater ones underneath. So in total I have 34 photos that I'm gonna kind of try to narrow down and maybe grab 3 from each shoot and then go ahead and edit them for Instagram, which I'm definitely gonna get Kieran to help me with. Kieran and I are gonna go ahead and make some dinner now, and then we are gonna watch Ready Player One, which I've never seen before, but Kieran has and said it's very good and I should watch it. So we're gonna watch that tonight as our like wind down show.
That's better. I'll wave to you from the finish line. McFly.
Good night.
We just finished the movie and it was definitely different than what I thought it was going to be. I thought I knew what it was going to be about, and then it was totally not that. So
Did you see what movie we were watching?
yeah, way before.
What
You
did
weren't down here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.